Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next, Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Eric Young Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And they'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Joe Panic, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. No strikes.
Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Digging in, Hunter Pence trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with two away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous run, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Cole Calhoun.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pence racing back, and Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it. That's a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pence sprinting after it, and no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Swing and a little tapper. He'll come to the plate with it. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run. Kurt Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Revere.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Jarrett Parker will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat. Here's Buster Posey now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Cron. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ready for another chance? Luis Valbuena. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Brandon Phillips.
The second baseman, number 4. Brandon
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-0 on the way. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and he is in there. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes in one.
Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now
digging in
batting,
once again,
right
Cole
fielder,
Calhoun.
Cole
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High in the air out to center field. Span is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for
Leading
him here
off
in
for the
this one.
Giants, center fielder, Denard.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The
Here's
second
Joe
baseman,
Panik.
number
0 for
12.
1 here in the early
Joe
going.
Panik.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Brian Dozier. A base hit in his first trip.
Dozier.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. But
Phillips gets dirty. He goes to first. He is out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Cron.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Luis Valbuena.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton
2 base hits,
Simmons.
both singles to this point. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to bat spread out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Number 9.
Swing and a miss. Way behind the big.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Digging in now, Jarrett Parker. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's Buster Posey now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Ready once again, Denard Span. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. So striding forward now, Joe Pennant. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Crone is there to put it away. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Kurt Suzuki.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping up now,
fielder,
Ben Revere.
Ben
2 hits
Revere.
and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parker on the move. And no one will track it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Little flare out to left. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in the switch
The batter,
hitter,
number
Eric
8.
Young Jr.
Designated
He's working
hitter,
on a 1-for-3 thus
Young
far.
Jr.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Span is under it. One down. Throw behind him to second. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Standing in, Mike Trout. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's safe. The runner scores from second. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw to third. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. And the run is in to score from third. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Simmons.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Casey
Now pitching for the Giants.
3 runs
32,
already home here.
Casey Pena.
Line drive to center field. Span is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Chopped in front of home plate. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Nolasco looks in. Here's the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Suzuki has it, and that ends the inning. Here's Brandon. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Ben Revere, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 25.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Jr.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Center fielder, Billy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in, Joey Votto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
The shortstop,
Zach Kozar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Richards comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher who's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's C.J. Cron now.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Luis Valbuena swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
Andrelton Simmons is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Peraza is there, and he puts this one away for the third. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun ranging back. He's there and records the first out. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Down the first baseline. Cron is there, And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th.
So digging in now, Adam Duvall. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Kurt Suzuki.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Duvall moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eric Young Jr.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Duvall. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Digging in to try it again. Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Billy Hamilton. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he is back safely at first. And that was almost trouble. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Richards comes set. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 2-2 offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the Visitors bullpen. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Calhoun is there, and he puts it away to stop. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 27, Mike.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired.
Right fielder
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
In now, C.J. Cron reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Digging in now, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Adam Duvall.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Therefore, it is Revere. 1 away. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Valbuena.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Cabrera. 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Simmons.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Phillips.
First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that. Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Crone is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Scooter Gennett comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it to ball. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Eric Young Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that brings up Scott Schebler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cozart for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Here's C.J. Crone now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is striding in once again. Devin Mesoraco, a hit in 2 tries so far. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. In the air to right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Calhoun. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In is Joey Votto now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Revere going back. Gone! Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Phillips goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing and a ground ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground to third. Cabrera's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is digging in. Scooter Gennett. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. This one's flared out toward left. Revere comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Now in the box, Scott Schebler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Simmons dives. What a stop. It's there. He got him. Here's Ben Revere. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 25.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Revere rides off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A tag, and he is out at third. On its way is pitch number 75. Ground ball right side. Peraza has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. So the Angels down to their final out now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Takes this the other way to right. And Trout has himself a base hit. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing.